I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin, and in this video we're going to have a look at the Legends of Elumnia. So this is a play-to-earn MMORPG for PC and mobile, which is obviously extremely interesting. Nothing in this video is financial advice, it is for entertainment purposes only. I will give you a full research report where we basically go over the white paper, including a price prediction. But first, let's have a look at this trailer that they have made already of the game, which apparently there's quite a big game studio behind this, because everything I've seen so far, it all looks really good. So this looks kind of like World of Warcraft style. It's the first thing I reminded me of, the way the world looks, the way the players move, but it all looks like an MMORPG should look like. So quite impressive. That's why I am very excited, because we are still extremely early. The private sales are happening right now. The IDO opportunity comes up next month. So Legends of Elumnia, very cool. Looks really professional website as well, dynamic. Quite funny, because if you scroll, this is probably made by men, right? We can all agree that this is a funny metric that they implemented there. And here again, it shows the characters, it shows how they move. Very much in the World of Warcraft style, which I'm a huge fan of. So this is one of the best gameplay, at least if we call this gameplay, what we've seen so far in a blockchain game, in my opinion, is definitely top tier relative to the other games that we review on this channel, which they might not be less, but less potential. This has like big potential. So the Legends of Elumnia is a next-generation play-to-earn massive multiplayer online RPG, MMORPG, developed by a large experienced team of game developers. Well, I think that is something I can agree on from what it appears that we've seen so far. Elumnia sets itself apart from other games with its high-quality graphics and feature-rich fun gameplay. Players can earn income directly through online play, immerse themselves in world zones, engage in multiplayer dungeons, quests, and fierce player battles. Through the Elumnia metaverse, players have full ownership of their characters, equipment, land, and buildings, with multiple fun opportunities to earn by winning battles against other players and completing dungeons and defeating the enemies in the world. Holders of our governance token, Elumia Crowns, ELU, will have a say in the future direction of the game's development. Alright, that's all obviously quite cool as well. So I'm not going to go over all these features right here, because probably they will be included in the white paper, which is probably a lot more extensive. So the white paper I was not able to find on the website, but it was linked on Discord. So I grabbed this from Discord. It's version 1. It has an introduction, the game, technology, NFTs, tokenomics, DAO governance, the roadmap, the team, and then some additional information. So the Legends of Elumnia, alright, team of 40 game developers, which is very big. I wouldn't even say big. I mean, 40 game developers on staff would make it very big, right? We set ourselves apart from other games with high quality graphics, feature rich. Okay, so we've seen that. Ownership in a liquid secure marketplace. Players can immerse themselves in various world zones. Okay, very cool. Even from an MMORPG, the size of usually these games are quite extensive, so it would require a big team. But this is one, I would say, of the first movers, if they could actually pull it off. It depends on the timeline that they have in mind, so we would have to see the roadmap. If they can do it fast, quote unquote, because most of these games that you see right now in the crypto space are either blockchain-based games related to trading card games, very basic one movement, 2D games, and MMORPG would be really, really, really cool. Okay, an experienced team of development studio with a single focus of making innovative, massive... Okay, so that's their specialty as well, MMORPGs. Formed in 2006 by a group of passionate gamers and longtime fans of the genre, we initially started out the goal of bringing PC-like MMORPGs, mobile gaming scene. Our first game launched in 2011, and 10 years later, after millions of downloads, it still tops many. Okay, so which game is that specifically? I think we can look that up later. Our much anticipated follow-up project, in conjunction with global known fantasy IP, is currently a soft launch on Android and iOS, heavily on many publication lists of upcoming games to look forward to. Legends of Elumnia will be our 4th MMORPG release using our proprietary MMO platform developed by us over a decade. So they're using a base structure, which they already have, to build upon further, which makes sense. In conjunction with tokenomics and NFTs, the game creates an immersive fantasy experience for players with assets they can truly own. So now it makes sense. They already have the base protocol of the game, some of the assets ready. They just need to adjust it towards, I think, the play-to-earn model. Right, and then build upon that just with the storyline and everything specific to Elumnia. Alright, it has great potential, blah blah blah, yeah, we know that. So all these missions and visions of these games are basically the same, right? Like NFT, crypto is super big right now, play to earn, we're trying to adapt to this market, blah blah blah. Why Elumnia? Alright, players can level up and upgrade their characters and equipment, gain rare items, socialize with others, team up to defeat powerful enemies, or battle other player teams. So there's a PvE and PvP aspect there. In addition to a variety of challenging play areas, the game contains a vibrant city where the players can socialize, interact, and create their own thriving virtual economies and communities, incentivizing frequent activity and creating long-lasting bonds. That sounds quite good. DeFi and the play-to-earn elements. Players of high involvement genres such as MMORPGs have often longed for a direct stake in the future of their games. I agree. Using a fusion of DeFi and play-to-earn mechanisms, players now have voting power over the future of the game development. Additional benefits including DeFi-inspired staking rewards as well as in-game benefits and reward systems. That's quite cool. I would love to know the details behind this. NFTs. Okay, so then it just goes over like you can have the NFTs. You can truly own equipment, mounts, pets, buildings. Players are free to upgrade and trade the assets. That's really, really cool. If that would be something that Blizzard's World of Warcraft would do, the game wouldn't be dying anymore. It would be growing. I doubt that they will do it, or they will do it too late, most likely, like they usually do. But I've been a huge World of Warcraft fan for the last 10 years. I quit playing about 6 months ago, I think, 8 months ago. But I do have like almost 400 days active play time on that game. So 400 times 24 hours across like a period of 11 years. And I truly agree that this is something that would be missing. You don't have true ownership of what you have achieved. And if you leave it, then you can't sell it or nothing like that. It's quite sad. After so many hours, days, weeks, months, years invested into a game, which we all truly loved, but then that's a whole different story. Let's not get emotional right now. Accessibility, all right? So they talk about how it's, I understand it's PC friendly and the optimization for PC. I don't know if mobile is the best thing for an MMORPG. Maybe things like get active on mobile to do certain things, but you can't, I assume, run a full MMORPG on a mobile device. You just can't handle it. So maybe like quests or something like timers you can do on mobile. All right, so it's the growth, is the market potential, sure, the game. All right, this is basically where we go into the storyline. We're almost halfway into the white paper already. Elumnia is a bustling city, surrounding an ancient construct known as the Infinite Tower. Ooh, mysterious. The tower existed long before human memory, with the city of Elumnia gradually rising around it after the portal opened, feeding on its mysterious energies, which are harnessed to a small degree in the total power through a mix of technological and the arcane. Okay. Those who enter the portal don't always return, and those that do are treated warily, as they all tell different stories of what lies inside. Ooh, mysterious. The city is the main social hub for players, where they can interact with other players socially or through trade, fight each other for bragging rights and rewards, shop for equipment to prepare for their next journey into the tower, and pick up new quests or tasks for interesting parties. So if you are a World of Warcraft player, this sounds like Torghast, Tower of the Damned, basically. The portals of the Infinite Tower are where players enter to complete PvE content and progress through the game. The massive portal transport players in groups to new exciting open areas and dungeons, each with their own creatures and enemies to defeat. Players can choose to mint items found within the game and bring them out of the Infinite Tower into the real world. We plan to offer tokenized buildings in the city, which allow anyone to own a piece of game world. Whew, bless me, apologies. Players that own buildings will be able to customize them as houses, shops, or crafting stations from which they will receive a small percentage of revenue as those services are used by other players. Very cool. So basically on one page, I think this would already convince most people, well, it would convince me that this sounds like a great idea. Right? I just had to read this one page. So we already on page 9, the first 8 pages, we get that it's like common sense-ish. But this is basically the verification of the game ID, what the ID behind it is. It's only like 3 paragraphs, but it makes sense, right? At least it makes sense to me. Gameplay. Fast-paced. Okay, so here we again go over the same shit. Character avatars. Players navigate and engage with the world through uniquely generated player character avatars. These avatars have a huge variety of cosmetic experiences so that no 2 characters are identical. Each avatar that is created has a set of predetermined set of stats and skills that will affect their optimum playstyle. This allows for social and team play with different players coming together to deal with challenges they face. Cool. There are a number of different skills and attributes that are part of players' characters when they're starting out on their journey. These include traditional MMO archetype skills for tank, healer, damage. In addition, new skills based on Elumia lore. During play, characters gain experience and levels upgrade their power. So a true MMORPG style build. Alright, the actual additions. There are many things can equip combat power, including weapons, battle pads, and mounts. Players can acquire new items in game by completing objectives, defeating enemies, or by purging them from the marketplace. Items have a variety of rarity, and players can also upgrade their items during gameplay. Cool. Technology. The Elumnia team is committed to using best technology available. Alright, the game client is built using C, whatever this means, on top of the latest Unity engine, whatever that means. I have no clue because I don't know anything about game development. The leading cross-platform 3D game engine. Unity's graphics features allow creation of beautiful... Oh, okay. Well, you tell me, I will believe it. The server backend is battle tested for over a decade to be secure, reliable with high performance, low bandwidth latency used. Okay, cool. I would love to know what these games are. Ooh, did I just see build on Solana? Yes. Okay. Build on Solana. Okay, so we have obviously seen a huge spike in Solana blockchain games recently. And the non-fungible tokens, the NFTs, will therefore from Elumnia also be on Solana, which I think there are 0 fees, faster speeds. I think it's a good choice moving forward. A lot of big games move to Solana. It obviously has its own difficulties being a not as matured blockchain relative to Ethereum. Although on Ethereum you have the gas. Take for example the Star Atlas launch, Solana blockchain went down. Solchic's launch, Solana blockchain went down. These game launches taking down entire blockchains on their TGE is not a good thing for Solana, but I assume every time they get better. So far there has been over a dozen games launched on Solana, which I do keep track of because it's my favorite style of launch. They are usually highly profitable. And I'm also excited to see Elumnia choosing Solana for the potential of the future. The NFTs. At the core of our game, we want players to have 100% ownership of their NFTs, of their items and characters. A range of the in-game NFTs will be available for purchase and trade in-game, 2D avatar images, 3D viewer version, and fully animated in-game assets. Okay. Everyone owns the character they play, which can be traded and sold outside of the game ecosystem as players wish. Other NFT types include weapons, pets, mounts, and even buildings. Elumnia NFTs can be used to empower characters or stake to in-game bonuses. Players will be able to use the marketplace to trade assets both on our website and outside of it. All transactions on the Elumnia marketplace will take a small commission. Okay, that makes sense, into the vault, and then they provide that for the overall economy. Yep. All right, tokenomics, our favorite part. We are here. Legends of Elumnia tokenomics. There are 2 tokens. Okay, Elu for the governance and EKS for the in-game rewards. Elumia Crowns, governance and decision-making process. APR for staking rewards used for power upgrades spent on in-game activities. And then the Elumnia crystals, medium of exchange, earned by playing the game. Economy, balancing mechanics, spent on in-game activities. So I assume that the crowns are deflationary and the crystals are inflationary. But we'll check the supply. All right, tokenomics ecosystem. Hang on, where do we start? We start at the Elumnia wallet, Solana, crystals, what was the other one called again? Crowns and NFTs. So you could spend the crystals and the crowns to buy upgrades, which produce NFTs that go back into your wallet, okay? You could also spend Solana to purchase an NFT on the Elumnia marketplace and then sell the NFT assets to earn Solana, all right? Then you have the governance crowns, which you can stake to get governance. Okay, just staking, it says right here. Oh, that's the Elumnia wallet. All right, I get it now. And then you have your player wallet, withdraw Solana, deposit Solana, Solana to the exchange to buy any of these tokens. And then you have the in-game activities where you can earn the actual crystals. All right, that makes sense. Like a full functioning ecosystem. Right is the game, left is the outside of the game, and the Elumnia wallet is in the middle. Perfect. All right. There will be a total supply of 1 billion total supply, of which 5% will go to the seed, which unlocks at a 2.5% TGE with 12-month linear daily vesting. All right, that's an interesting choice. Not my preferred method. Strategic, 6.6%, 3.75% on TGE, 10-month linear vesting daily. All right, so very low TGE amounts, but every time daily linear vesting, which prevents the dump. So I do see the potential there, but linear daily vesting is usually just fucking annoying for me as an investor. But I do understand what they're trying to do here, and it does prevent any huge price fluctuations with the vesting. So would this be the best model? Yes, for the game and for the investors at the end of the day, although they might not like it in the short term. Private sale runs at a 5% TGE, 8-month linear vesting. So every time obviously becomes more expensive. Public sale only at 1%, 10% TGE, 60 days linear vesting, which is only 2 months. Team, 6-month lockup period, 36-month linear vesting. This is what I like to see. Perfect ratio, good luck, long vesting. So they're in it for the long term. Marketing quite high, 3-month lock, 24-month linear vesting, liquidity on 10%, play to earn 37% high, 5% quite high for the advisors, 3-month lock, 12-month linear vesting daily, which is also fine, but it's a little high on the percentage here. The team takes a normal percentage, and yeah, so far so good. Advisors usually below 3%, but if that's the only thing, then it's all good. Then you got your governance. As development progresses, a number of governance mechanics will be introduced. Their goal is to align the vision of the game with players and develop the team by providing ongoing engagement and incentives to our community through the reward system. World building. Okay, following the launch of Legends of Elumnia, additional locations, NPCs, and activities will be developed and added to the game. Stakeholders will have the opportunity to vote and take partial ownership of the direction of the game narrative and directions increasing decentralization. Okay, very, very cool. Very cool. Roadmap right here before we head to the team. 2021 Q3 already completed. Server infrastructure in the game client. Right now is happening private pre-sale rounds, NFT creation, marketing and communication campaigns, IDO, public sale governance token ELU. That's happening right now. Okay. Q1 2022, liquidity on the DEX, in-game marketplace, private alpha access for the ELU holders, and the NFT sale early access for the ELU holders. That's good because that basically prevents the dump and people might buy in. Okay, cool. To second quarter, marketing expansion, limited edition exclusive NFTs, technical audit, NFT token staking platform, in-game currency launch of the crystals, private beta access for NFT token stakers. Q3, new NFT classes launch, first public beta. Q4, major partnership soft game launch, public game launch 2023, via on-ramp for marketplace. All right, and then esport challenges. Okay, so quite a long roadmap where the game launches officially in 2023, but every quarter there are basically NFT drops to be minted for characters, and the staking becomes available already quite early in the DEX listing in just a couple of weeks, which I think is solid. Looks good. All right, so there's no real images because these look like characterized images. You can see clearly their faces, what they look like, but they're not their real faces. There's also no last names, which means that we'll have to do some research because I do want to obviously look at the team. Don't want to expose them, but I don't understand ever why they just don't put a LinkedIn button there, and so we can check them out. It's a lot easier. 21 years of experience as a programmer, project leader, and CEO, including Warhammer and Star Trek. So if it's Warhammer online, that's a cool game, including a secure online casino. Okay, that's quite cool. 14 years executive. Okay, blockchain space for 5 years. James has worked with the likes of Harley Davidson, Arsenal, with the likes, not with these exact brands. Okay, 15 years of experience, Dungeon Hunter, Asphalt, and Modern Combat. Okay, so quite a big team, right? And then there's the contact us and a disclaimer. So let's have a look at that team actually, because we have seen, well, we'll go back to these things later. I just want to know about the team. So they have an existing team of experienced, okay. After, okay, cool. Okay, team members have previously worked on popular titles, including Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy, Star Citizen, and Dungeons and Dragons. So this is quite a big office, but I want to know, why are they hiding it? Show it off. You're showing the pictures. Where are these people? So they look Asian. Right? Is it Hong Kong? Is it Singapore? Those would be the two most obvious choices. I don't know. And I would like to know, I would specifically like to know what's the name of the game studio and who's behind it. And they can hide, but obviously I can find them. So that's not a problem. Well, hopefully I can find them. So Legends of Elumnia game studio. Game development studio, okay. Let's see on Medium if they mention it actually. So Firestarter is a launchpad that will probably host the actual token sale. Does it say when it's happening? That would be also nice to know. No. Let me see if we can pull up Firestarter to see when it's actually launching. No, I don't need to see the mobile landing page. I just want to see your actual website, please. Okay. Projects. Decimated. Here, Elumia Crown coming soon. So yeah, they're doing on Firestarter, which is cool. All right. Still no word about the team yet. All right, Richard. You know, but nobody has their name actually shown. Interesting. And it's also not on the website, just this part. Well, maybe we go to the community and we get it there. So I think I'm already on the Discord. Yep. Open Discord. Okay. FAQ. Okay, more details revealed soon. Okay, I'll just search for team. The core team info, yeah, is in the white paper. Team breakdown is in the white paper. I want to know, is there any information on the team? Yep. Official links has all the answers. All right, let's see then. White paper, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Telegram. It's not on the white paper, I'm afraid. Oh, so there's a fee 2 of the white paper as well. Did I just read the fee 1? Yeah, all right. There's a fee 2. Let's see what's different. So this one is 22 pages. This one is also 22 pages. Maybe they updated the transparency a little. So let's see. This is all the same. This is all the same. I will use my memory to see if everything is the same. Yep, the same. Nope. Team is still what the team is. Still no information. Studio. No, they don't mention it. Very strange. I think like if they're so prestigious, why wouldn't they flex with their other, I mean, other games? Or yeah, people are asking this because I think it's important. They might not realize how important it is, but for investors, this stuff is important. You know, the team, especially when they're making bold claims like, oh, we worked on Guild Wars, we worked on this. Why not show your full name? What are you hiding? Why don't you call the game studio if you've made so many games? It must be for a specific reason. I just don't know. Maybe I'm not familiar with it. The office is in Asia. The development studio is based in Bangkok. The core team info is in WordPress. Okay, so the office is in Asia, probably Hong Kong or Singapore for financial reasons. And the development studio is based in Thailand, Bangkok. So at least they give some information. But if anybody from Legends of Elumnia is watching this from the team, update the white paper, keep it transparent. I think most of your potential investors will highly appreciate this, highly. And I'm saying that because I know that for me, it's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal breaker, but it is a red flag because what are you hiding? That's my question, right? Specifically after so many bold claims. And I know for a fact that there will be investors that will not invest because you cannot be transparent, right? Which I think is quite important to understand. But V2 of the white paper is almost the same. I didn't see the specific changes that they applied there. Let's continue. The marketplace is not live. It says coming soon. Then you have the metaverse, so you can buy and own land, place and customize buildings. As we know, socialize, shop, trade. There's the PvP and there's the PvP. They have some character NFTs already. So there's pets, NPCs, playable, the levels, what they look like, the race, the class, the skill. Quite cool. Because they will be dropping in the first quarter. And then you got your metaverse NFTs. So the city and then the buildings, the units, what they look like. Tokenomics, that is all super transparent. So I think this is like a huge potential project, right? We're still super early. One of the launch pads that they're going to list on is Firestarter, as I've seen. So you might want to check that out if you're interested in participating in the IDO. Huge game, huge opportunity. I'm just going to play the trailer one more time. Huge opportunity, just a little bit strange about the team. So many green flags, right? I'm definitely going to research how I get involved with Legends of Elumnia IDO, or maybe even a private sale opportunity, because I think this game has huge potential, specifically because the linear daily investing that they have, But I do think that the team thing is a little bit bothering me. I don't know why, but I think and I hope that they will fix that before they go live. Then everything is only green flags. This has huge potential. I'm super pumped to see this go live, and especially with the tokens being released. You know, there's not that much information on the IDO, so I always like to make a price prediction on these type of games that I am looking to invest in. However, I don't have any IDO pricing yet because we're super early, so, and it's not in the white paper, so I will have to bring you an update on Legends of Elumnia, the actual price, at a later stage. So I know this title said price prediction, full research report. You got the research. I still owe you the price prediction. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification if you watched until this point, because that means that you'll get notified as soon as the price prediction is uploaded to the channel. Legends of Elumnia, it has my check of approval. I will definitely keep track of this project and see if I can get in. Do your own research. Maybe it's not for you, maybe it is. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.